Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Run Kingdom, where I know the music sounds very basic right now, like nothing exciting is going on. But that's actually not the case, because we're actually going to be delving back into episode 10 of Beast-Yeast, which actually, here's the thing, we're not delving back into it. We're finally delving into it because it was recently just released with a new update. This is like day 3 of the update, and I kind of didn't do really much because I've been busy with some other things in regards to my life. But now that we're back, we can now explore the new continent, which is over here. We go from the Garden of Sweet Lights over to now the Battlefield of Passion, which we're going up a tree? Interesting. It's like some sort of a tree. You know, it's a fountain. It's a big fountain with a heart in it. Interesting. So, as far as I can remember in regards to the story, it's kind of like half and half, because for the normal story, all we know is Hollyberry confronted Eternal Sugar. She found out that that was Eternal Sugar Cookie, and apparently she just, like, lost all hope in life or something, and then Eternal Sugar just like trapped her inside this giant box, this chest. Now, of course, after that, there was apparently a story with the key to the Heart Beast raid, where Raspberry Cookie was trying to get the key for the chest to try and unlock Hollyberry Cookie out of it. So I'm assuming that's the main thing of what happens next. Like Raspberry Cookie ends up opening the box. I don't know. That's the only thing that I can assume. Hopefully that they are connected, because if not, then what's the point? That's my big thing. What's the point of connecting out the story? And with that being said, there are comments I'm going to be reading from the video. Pavlova Cookie's lovely card spread minigame, because, man, that was pretty infuriating. But if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on the videos, and feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as always, we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, and that's what matters the most. Alright. I could get started with a comment, but I know you really want to get into the story, so, let's just... Oh, I gotta clear my throat, I swear. Ugh. Hate my life. Alright. Let's actually, for real, get on to the story. Okay. Is there no cutscene? You think there would be a cutscene that starts off this? I mean, I guess we would have to go into, you know... this into the heart, but I don't know. I guess we can give it a try. Thank you, throat. Literally, why didn't you mess up with my throat before the video started? That would have been nice. Anyways, 10-1. Whoa, are we in the right world? Commander no, this is the correct world. Battlefield of Passion. Why the pleb are we in a, hold on. Am I sure there wasn't like some story that I missed here? I didn't start this thing at all. There's a sourberry forest. What's going on here? Why are we fighting the Shadow Mokiki enemies? I mean, to be fair, it kind of makes sense. I mean, Eternal Sugar is all about deceit, but like, well, she's not all about deceit. That's Shadow Moke, but still, what?
Hollyberry Cookie.
Are you with us, Wildberry Cookie? Please stay still. You're not fully healed yet. That cookie who rules this garden, she tricked us.
What of Her Majesty?
Queen Mother is nowhere to be found. We only managed to find fragments of her memories entrapped in these sugar crystals.
I failed her.
We'll have time to wallow in self-punishment later. According to the locals, this must be the place the ruler of the garden cherishes the most. The heart of paradise.
She won't let us in so easily, then.
Ha! I'd like to see her try to stop us. While you were recovering, we defeated the Warden of the Heart and obtained this key. The chariot was of great use. Earned a couple of scratches, but I consider them medals of honor.
I will set off to the heart at once.
Yes, I'm with you, but we must devise a concrete plan rather than acting rashly. Now, where's that signal?
What?
Aha! Right on cue. That's Tiger Lily Cookie giving us the go sign. Let's go. The heart awaits.
Yes. It is my duty to protect Her Majesty, Hollyberry Cookie.
And I, Raspberry Cookie, the commander of our expedition, will not stand by and let this beast have her way.
So my big question is, even though we're not going to let her have her way, why the pleb are we fighting the Shadow Milk enemies? Like, that's still my main thing here. Like, seriously, these are not the Eternal Sugar enemies. Oh, and here's a sword for you all, I guess, which for some reason we used every single one of them? It said we used, but we had 3 in stock.
Ours is the side of the righteous.
Is this place just lying to us now? Like, is that what's going on? Because now this is really, like, messing with my brain. Like, seriously. By the way, I think I improved my oh, who is that? Sourberry Force with that fairy-looking cookie? I don't know, but I kind of, like, adjusted the noise gate on my little thing, or the noise suppression, so hopefully there shouldn't be as much, like, background noise. At least, I hope there isn't. So I just recently added a noise gate to the microphone. I'm sorry if I'm, like, you know, trying to focus on the microphone stuff. I was hearing some very weird background noise that sounded like some sort of a bumping. It might have to do with the weather, because I think air conditioners might be on inside the whole house. So, of course, excuse that. But with the noise gate, I just added that, so it should a little bit more be more stable whenever I don't speak. But just to get some comments out of the way, because I'm still confused as to this whole entire story. Passive Blob says, question for the day, burning spice, you're basically just working for a tyrant that will kill you with ease. But honestly, I'm working for Eternal Sugar because I'm just lazy, and as long as you don't disobey, you'll be fine. You realize you have to do all of her bidding too, like, even she doesn't want to, like, do any chores. She just lets her little angels and fairies do it when she's, you know, working in a building. She doesn't lift a single finger, that's how lazy she is. You have to do all the work while she gets all the reward and credit. Also, Gamer of Silliness says, question for the day, to be honest, I skipped through all the dialogue in Beast-Yeast, so I'm not fully sure, but judging from what I heard in the story, I'm gonna have to say Burning Spice. I may be wrong, but I don't have a good answer either. We got 2 answers for Burning Spice, I guess you gotta be honest. Can't really oppose the big burning man. Anywho, 10-2. Hopefully this should be a little bit more high quality for myself. Probably after this video, I actually do want to do some more work in regards to my mic adjustments, because never really tampered with that before, but considering how I have a new pop filter and stuff, may as well give it a gander. But, am I sure this... It's a lie! Literally, it says you can use it 3 times! Unless if it just means, like, the 3 cherry bombs that will always hit, but, like... It says I can use it 3 times, but it doesn't work? What's the point?
The light guides my hand!
I actually don't understand. Like, why is it telling me I can use multiple cherry bombs, or bomb charges, and it says, like...
Tell me, have
Hold
you
up.
heard more
Doing
elegant
damage.
a defense?
I don't know, Shadow Milk. All I'm saying is, why the pleb does it just lie to me? That's what I'm curious about. Anyway, we have Where Juice Flows, which I think after this and then 10-4, we can have access to this cute, cool-looking tree. I mean, that looks pretty delicious, but I can't focus on... There's so many candies, I just realized, everywhere. There's a whole sniper waiting for us right there. There's literally a sniper right there. Don't fall for the bait. Don't fall for the bait. There's literally a whole sniper who's going to snipe us after eating those dang berries. It's not going to be good for any of us. Alright. Next level. Where berry is... Or where juice flows. You know what I mean. Ground. Sticky.
Ugh, it's like walking over dried up juice.
This place is different from where the Sugar Angels resided.
Ooh, new faces!
Who goes there?
I'm Jellycup Cookie! I love to frolic in this paradise with my lovely jellycups!
Jelly cups.
Ooh, yes! I've been so tired! Walking, running, jumping, all so tiring!
As a Hollyberian, I find this very difficult to sympathize with.
Huh? Everyone else here would agree with me. What a curious batch you are. It's so convenient having Jellycups do all the work for you.
This place is full of weird cookies. Let us go.
Oh, careful going that way. Those deer can be quite ferocious. Oh, poor creature.
The deer.
It ate the lion?
This forest is unlike any forest I've seen.
The deer ate the lion! Wait, let's go back. Let's go back. If a deer can eat a whole lion, she was saying poor creature to the lion. I didn't expect that.
We made it out in one piece.
What an unsettling place.
But a tiger senses something. Come here.
Wait, where are you running off to?
They left.
Just like that? But why?
I don't honestly, my best guess
Tell me.
is
have you
if
heard
a
more
deer
elegant
I'm sorry, but like
defense?
if you're a tiger and you saw a deer eat a lion, a residual, like, you know, what's the term? Ancestor? I guess ancestor of a plebeian tiger. You'd want to bail too. You'd want to just pack your bags and just go. Just get out of there. Because that is bad news all around. That's not even bad news bears. That is bad news deers. Dear Lord, literally. Probably after this level, I'll read a couple more comments because there's not too many on the Pavlova card video. Just because it's a simple mini game. But anywho, just
Sweet slumber.
Eternal Sugar Cookie, just swipe them all away. Because why the pleb not? And then they can solo tank the rest of them too. Even that little dork ranger right there. There's a fever time? Hello, when? When? Oh my gosh, the cannon can get fever times?
Now it's time to
What?
rejoice.
When was that a thing? Oh, but now we can visit the tree, but I'm not going to do that yet. I need to go ahead and view a few more comments first. So, with that being said, let me just check. Did I apply it to the wrong thing? I'm sorry, I'm just too paranoid. I'm sorry. Anyway, just to get some comments out of the way, there's one from Draco saying, I love how they use Pavlova in this event. Like, yeah, of course the Cupid Cookie wants to find pairs of cards. I do think the Disruption cards are a nice addition. It adds more difficulty without it being extremely hard. I mean, you just match cards, so why would it be? And for the comment question, it's no doubt Burning Spice. Everyone who works for him is driven by fear and strength, with being a huge part of how they live. Burning Spice doesn't care for the cookies that serve him. Literally crush Cilantro Cobra to death without even thinking about it. Yeah, that's how you know they're the worst one. Yeah, now I remember. Who would be the worst beast cookie to work with? Yeah, no plebeian wonder. That's just bad. Also, Delmont the Illusion says, I will be forever grateful to Pavlova Cookie because the lovely card spreads 10 faithful cutters gave me Awakened Pure Vanilla. You know what? You gotta give him credit. If it gave you Awakened Pure Vanilla, then that's how you know Pavlova Cookie is doing something right. And also, just for now, Mortem also left a comment saying, Crush of the Day, Burning Spice. Anyways, I could have sworn I heard a light motive for the City of Wizards and Shadow Milk Cookie's theme in his update. It might be a little nod to the City of Wizards, considering how he is also a fountain of knowledge, kind of like, you know, the wizards were. So I guess it kind of makes sense. Let's go inside of here real quick. What's with the trees? This place. Betty trees. So much. Can't smell scent from pink cookie.
Ooh, why, it's that adorable cookie and her pet.
Sweet scent. Stay back.
Oh, don't be such a meanie. Why would you want some unripe berries in a paradise full of sweet candy fruits? You'll regret eating those berries.
Why?
'Cause they're so sour and tart, it'll make your head spin.
Gone. I want berries. So here's where you have access to the berry jump game. That video I'm actually going to dedicate to a whole nother video by itself, because berry jump just sounds like such a fun game. Don't worry, I actually do have a good amount of tickets I saved for a few days just for doing this, because berry jump, it reminds me of the old app game called Doodle Jump, and that's just, I love that game, playing that growing up. That is such an old but classic game. I love that. Anywho, let's go back. And just get a quick comment out of the way from Indictation saying, question of the day, Burning Spice, who's worse than Shadow Milk, who's worse than Mystic Flower, who's worse than Eternal Sugar. Yeah, I guess that's the most accurate order. Makes me wonder where Silent Salt would fit into that after we find out, you know, where, you know, once Silent Salt gets released. That's what I'm curious about. We'll probably go for 2 more levels, 2 or 3, depending on how far the story goes, but It is getting pretty interesting. It's getting pretty zesty and spicy, but well, I guess sweet is actually the best term. Hollyberry cookie. Hollyberry cookie. It's you. Hollyberry cookie. Never let your shield go. My shield. It's too late. My Hollyberry shield is shattered into pieces. Listen well, Hollyberry cookie. Your shield is... I can barely hear the light's voice. Did the light of passion fade along with my shield? No, I mustn't give up.
Ah, you've awoken.
Eternal sugar cookie? Where am I? I was in the garden of...
This is the heart of my paradise. Oh, but look at you. You look so tired, so weary from all your troubles.
I've rested enough. As for my shield...
Oh, dearest, you won't need that anymore. And look, your soul gem is in your hands.
What? What do you mean? Wait, my soul gem, it's no longer shining. I don't understand.
It makes perfect sense to me. You've set down your hero's mantle, so naturally, even your soul gem has taken a much needed break. I sincerely hope both you and your soul gem can enjoy the tranquility of my garden. No matter how much happiness I granted others, it always felt like something was missing. But now that you're here, everything feels complete.
Where is Wildberry Cookie?
My dearest, is there another cookie on your mind? That won't do. I want you to focus solely on you and me. You cared for others, and what happened? In the end, it was only you who got hurt.
Know this, I never regretted fighting for my friends.
Of course. I understand. You try your hardest to care for your loved ones, even if it means lying to yourself. Fortunately, I might know just the way to fill your heart with happiness.
What are you saying?
How shall I put it? A small gift for you, dearest, will eventually blossom into a blessing for all. Your happiness will lead to the creation of a paradise for all cookie kind, a place where everyone can live in peace and harmony.
That's...
Eternal sugar cookie!
Ah, little one, didn't I tell you not to interrupt when I'm with Hollyberry Cookie?
A cookie has arrived for the berries of the heart.
Berries, you say? Looks like a serpent has slithered into the garden. Apologies, my dearest. I have to tend to some other matters. Please, rest here until I return.
Very well. She's gone. This is my chance to escape. Hello, Cookie.
Yes?
I wish to get some air. Let me outside.
But Eternal Sugar Cookie said...
Yes, you and I both know what she ordered, but you could keep a close eye on me until she returns. After all, we have other things to talk about.
All right. Just a quick walk.
This is the opportunity to get Pavlova Cookie on our side. This is the key opportunity. This is what we need. By the way, fire that cannon. There we go. Shoot it. Can we just... No, we didn't have counters on that thing, but we still excuse me? Ooh, this thing is confusing me already. Alright, well, I think now is a really good spot to end the video, other than a few comments I'll get out of the way, because now the story is really starting to spike up, because it's slow, but to be fair, it's kind of more of like a recovery faction, where, like, you know, after the first chapter, it's always like the build-up, and then, bam, the climax that damages the cookie. But now, we're in the process where it's like the recovery period. But still, what I don't understand is, like, okay, sure, hear me out. All, like, Eternal Sugar enemies, all, like, Shadow Milk enemies. The first 2 level had Shadow Milk enemies. Like, there's just lies in deceit. Does Shadow Milk and, like, Eternal Sugar have something to do with each other? Because, like, it's so weird. I don't understand that still. Anyways, to just get a few other comments out of the way, there's one from Twilight Princess saying, question of the day, Burning Spice, it's not even close. Even if you're absolutely loyal and do everything he says, he won't hesitate to eliminate you. Says, look at Cilantro Cobra. Everyone's gonna point out Cilantro Cobra, and I still feel bad for her. Why couldn't they just bring her back? She's a snake. She could probably slide through rocks. Dragon left a comment saying, question of the day, Burning Spice Cookie, since you'd probably put a lot of physical stress on me. You'd be fighting all the time, and on the other hand, Eternal Sugar Cookie, when you just have to do nothing other than luring people into her paradise. And you also apparently get wings. Actually, free flight. That sounds like a steal, but that sounds like a free... No, resist. Arian Funhouse also said, happy anniversary to Cookie Run Kingdom's Mystic Flower Cookie update, which was the same day as Pac-Man's anniversary. It was? It's all connected. I should have known. Also, Moonlight Flower Cookie says, how dare YouTube hide this for 6 seconds? YouTube, how dare you? Also, just for one more, there's a comment from You Are Not Moki, which I guess that's true, I'm not. You say, I feel like working for Shadow Milk Cookie would be a wrap on me. I don't know, I just don't like doing things that I don't want to without getting something in return, hence why I still work in school even after all these years. I guess to be fair, that does make sense, but then again, at that point, that's called getting a job. Because, like, yeesh. Imagine just, like, working and you don't get anything. Okay, here's the thing. You work and you get something out of it. That's called a job. You work and get nothing out of it. That's called slave labor. Anyways, with that being said, if you enjoyed the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends who enjoy my Cookie Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get the Cookie Run YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise if you buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you, Entities and Guardians, in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.